Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 20th. This week, you start off with the Nine of Clubs. Great card for achievements. I think you've been getting cards like this quite frequently. So it's a good card for achieving things, reaching your goals, being recognized at work, even standing out at work, having somebody recognize you at work, and for a job well done and things like that. It's also a card of opportunities, having a bunch of opportunities coming to you, new opportunities for new jobs, new businesses. Nines are cards of newness. They're cards of new things coming to you. So definitely stay open to opportunities. The thing with opportunities, like I always say, is you have to take advantage of them. These are things that will appear to you, but if you don't do anything with them, then obviously nothing's going to happen. This is also a card of moving as well. And just looking around here, it's really the only moving card you have, but definitely a good card for like planning a move, thinking about moving. Any of you that are doing that, 2016 is a big moving year. It seems like everybody's moving. I get like a billion questions a week from you guys asking about moving. So definitely a good week to plan those things out. It's even a money card, so it's even a good card to like really like plan out your money situation for a move or something like that. Next, you have the Jack of Spades, using your resources, planning your resources, and mixing things together. It's kind of like a weird energy on this card. I always say, I call it MacGyver. It's like, taking two seemingly different things and mixing them together to create something else. So, it's about taking your ideas and creating a business. Maybe you have an idea to mix two businesses together or something, or maybe you have it's all about crazy ideas with this card. It's all about innovation and changing things in a lot of ways, but it's also about having been through, it's about having learned from your difficulties as well. I think a lot of you with this card could be looking at some past difficulties and being and really looking at what you learned from those things and how they actually benefited you and gave you tools to use today. Kind of to further that message, you have the Two of Clubs, very internal card. It's you and yourself. It's like talking to yourself is what this card's all about. It's about asking yourself questions and figuring out what you really want in life. So it's definitely a good week to like check in with yourself and literally talk to yourself and figure out like, are you doing the things that you really want to do? It's also a card of it's a very successful card. It's a card that is about overcoming obstacles and doing things in the face of fear as well, and doing something anyway. Even people who are born under this card, they all like have life stories where they had to do something during times of great fear, and they always ended up very successful. So it's about facing fears as well. And next you have Seven of Clubs. Internal fears that don't exist. This can also, on a side note, just it can represent dealing with somebody at work who's like a little bit jealous or maybe having a problem with somebody at work. But usually, the Seven of Clubs clears up very quickly. So just know that if you're having an issue with work or something like that, just ignore it and let it go, and it'll probably clear up very quickly. But it's also a card of feeling trapped. So again, a lot of you just you have a lot of clubs cards this week, so a lot of you could be like figuring things out for yourself and also like looking at places where you feel trapped in life and looking at how you can break out in a lot of ways. Next, you have the Six of Diamonds, planting seeds, starting new things, thinking about starting new projects, and better money coming in as well. Very good card. You have 3 sixes this week, pretty crazy. But this is also a card of taking financial responsibility. So a lot of you maybe are fixing your finances just because you're becoming more financially responsible in a lot of ways, but it's also about budgeting and looking at finances. And sometimes under the Six of Diamonds, you might find out that you have more money than you thought. So it's a good card. Next, you have the Six of Clubs. Great card. Again, if we look at all 3 sixes, these are karmic turnarounds. So if you've been putting energy into things, haven't been getting it back, with these sixes now, it's like you can put energy in and get it back equally, if not better. So this is a much better return on your energy, especially with 3 sixes. It's way better. But this is a card also of trusting your intuition and making sure to trust your intuition this week. It's going to be very important. And finally, you have the Six of Spades, your last 6. Six of Spades represents incremental improvements, things improving, but in their own time. So definitely just allow things to improve and kind of go with the flow this week. I think that will help you out. But all in all, it looks like a great week. Those sixes are awesome, especially for thinking about starting new projects and getting started on things, because that energy will return to you. So looks like a great week. But thank you for watching and enjoy the week.